Good afternoon, everybody. Chefs, cooks, contestants, judges, food show. I'm Stephen Jason. I'm chairman of this year's culinary competitions with the American Culinary Federation Central Florida chapter. And this is the conclusion of the show and the last two award presentations. After 3 days of competitions, we're winding down here. I want to take a minute and I want to first introduce the judges and talk a second about the judges. The judges that have helped us over the weekend, there's been a number of judges with us. They've traveled in from all over. They've taken time away from their jobs, their families, some of the other things they do to come here and devote their time to our industry and to the culinary competitions. So I think a round of applause after I introduce them would be great. Let me tell you a little bit about the judges here. We got quite a few. There's a few that left us because they had to go on to work. But we have down on the end David he's from Miami, Florida. And we have Klaus Friedenreich here from Orlando. Roland Schaefer from St. Augustine. We have Tom Vaccaro from New York, the Culinary Institute of America. We have Helmut Holzer from Atlanta, Georgia. We have James. South Carolina. And we have
Fail.
Okay, we have James McAllister from South Carolina. They're just playing with me over here. And Darren Moore on the end here. Darren is from also Atlanta now. A lot of these guys, all of these guys are certified executive chefs, certified master chefs, member of the American Culinary Federation. A lot of them American Academy of Chef members, and some of them are past U.S. Culinary Olympic team members. Some of them have judged overseas at the U.S. Culinary Olympics. So the credentials go on and on and on, and if I go through them all, we'll still be here tomorrow morning. But they're an absolutely fabulous group of guys that have taken time away from their family and their jobs to come here and work with us. And when you listen to them critique, you learn a lot about the industry and a lot about what's going on out there. So with that said, a round of applause for all our judges, please. Okay. I spoke through the lunches each day and I talked about the sponsors, and I just want to take one more second to tell you guys, ladies and gentlemen out there, the sponsors are a very intricate part of this whole competition. They give us products, they give us money, they give us support, and because of the things they do, we're able to have these culinary competitions. And believe me, I am not kidding you that when I tell you, if we didn't have their support, we wouldn't be able to put on these competitions. There is a board right here that lists every one of the sponsors. Take a look at it before you leave. Remember it. Go on to the ACF, www.acfcfc.org website. They're all there. There's links to their companies. And when you have the opportunity to take a look at their products, please do so. That's the best way you can thank our sponsors. So, we're going to go into the pork competition now. And this is sponsored by the Iowa Pork Producers and the National Pork Board. They've been a long-time sponsor of this event. It goes way, way back. Many, many years ago, we created a trophy, which is here in front of me, that we give to the winner, and it cycles through, comes back, and goes out. It's kind of like the Stanley Cup. Okay? So here's our Stanley Cup. He's laying over here on this wooden board here. That's Stanley. We call him Stanley. But anyway, we'll do the awards now, and I wish I had a representative from the National Pork Board here, but they were unable to attend. I would give them a plaque and bring them up here, but we do have some goodie bags for every one of the contestants, and you'll get one of them. You come up. So now I'll start with the competition. Okay, with a score of a 28.13 from Warren Wills Camp, Michael Smith, ACF bronze medal. Next, with a score of a 28.66, an ACF bronze medal from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa, Denny Roach. with a tie at a 28.66 also, and another ACF bronze medal from Luigi's in Heathrow, Alan Marino. With a score of a 29.73, an ACF bronze medal from the Citrus Park Christian School, Karen Robinson. With a score of a 33.06, an ACF silver medal from the Audubon Country Club, Paul Palmer. With a score of a 33.20, an ACF silver medal from Universal Orlando, Haim Asher. Also, with the same score of a 33.20, an ACF silver medal, Dawn Viola. With a score of a 34.53 and an ACF silver medal from Metropolitan Ministries in Tampa, Florida, Vanessa Jury. With a score of a 34.80, an ACF silver medal, Juan Cruz. I'm going fast enough for you, Rich? With a score of a 35.20, ACF silver medal from Islesworth Golf and Country Club, Mark Harmer. Caught up, Rich? With a score of a 35.33, an ACF silver medal, James O'Hara. In third place overall, with a score of a 35.46, an ACF silver medal, a check for $500, a plaque, the club at Mediterra, Brian Mole. Okay. Second place, with a score of a 36.00, ACF gold medal, check for $750, and a plaque from Lake Cordon Bleu, Orlando, Christian Markison. That brings us to the winner this year of the National Pork Board Iowa Pork Producers Taste of Elegance. He had a score of a 36.13, an ACF gold medal, a check for $1,000, a plaque, the revolving trophy, and also receives a trip to the pork summit that they have in California at Greystone CIA. The winner, yes, I did mention him, Stanley. I nicknamed him Stanley. The winner from the Bears Club in South Florida, Raul Gonzalez.
Okay.
Wow, baby, that's awesome.
So before we get into the teams, just want to take a second, as I do every year, and I'd like to recognize a few other people, okay? First, I would like to introduce the ACF Central Florida Chapter President, Joe Alfano. Joe? Now, Joe is the chapter president here in Central Florida. I'd like to recognize